shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait on you. I will wait on you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait on you. I will wait on you. I will trust in you. I will trust in you. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. When you come in, please share the broadcast. Invite somebody to join you for your daily bread this morning.
We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God.
Good grace morning to you.
Everlasting God. You are the everlasting. We set our hope on you. We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one
Today is the day.
everlasting
It is kickoff of the women's conference. Begins this evening. So many months of preparation and expectation, and the moment has arrived. Not too late. I'm going to make an executive decision. It is not too late to register and be a part of the women's conference. Happen to know the host of the women's conference. So if you're looking to attend, hit me up. I'll see what I can do for you. Tomorrow, as we are gathering, let me make one more announcement. Tomorrow, the men will be meeting for breakfast at the Woodbury Cafe at 9:30 a.m. It's every second Saturday of the month. And yes, we've made it to the second Saturday in August. So the men are meeting for fellowship breakfast tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. at the Woodbury Cafe here in Woodbury. So if you know a man who needs to connect with godly men, please encourage him to join us tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. for our monthly men's fellowship breakfast. Thank you. Thank you, Dana. Yes, sir. Eventbrite, Cash App, and on-site registration is available. Childcare is closed. So that comes from the director's mouth. Well, good morning, everybody. I pray that you are doing well. We give thanks to God because He has allowed us to make it to see another Friday. Can we just give thanks to God for this day? This is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. For He has made us glad. Good grace morning to you. Good grace morning. This morning we're going back to Psalms 90. I won't hold you long. Good morning, Sister Angie. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Brother David. Good grace morning, Jabari. Let me speak to some folks. Is that all right? Rankins are here. Good morning, Tim. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Jada. I think Jada is on a world tour right now. Good grace morning to you, Sister Jen. Good to see you this morning. Please tell Brother Dan we said hello. Good morning, Sister Thelma. Just a reminder, Sister Thelma is Elder Young's sister, so she is family to us. Good morning, Mary Lou. Good morning, Elder Young. I was just talking about you. Good grace morning to you, Sister Barbara. Good morning, Deacon Tony, Deacon Floyd. The deacons are in the room this morning. Good morning, Sister Kiki. Good morning, Rashonda. Good grace morning to you, Super Ruby. Good grace morning to you, Christy. I appreciate your post about the wonderful meal you had on last night. Y'all, something else. Good morning, Brother Dixon. Good to see you. Good morning, Sister Kelly. Good morning, Sister Gail. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Ariana. Pray that you are feeling better this morning. Yes, the Caffeination Station will be at the women's conference on Saturday. So I may have to stop by the women's conference so that I can visit the Caffeination Station, because man shall not live by bread alone, but you need some coffee with that bread. So I want to visit the Caffeination Station. Good morning, Sister Kelly Grundy. Good to have you with us this morning. Good morning, Sister Renee. Good to see you as well. All right, Psalms 90. Psalms 90. If you have Psalms 90, say amen. Psalms 90. I will remain confident, I will see. Man, this song gets me every time. Do you have Psalms 90? Good morning, Truth and Charlie. All right, Psalms 90. We're going to spend the next few days in Psalms 90. Yesterday, we reflected on Psalms 90, verses 1 and 2. Psalms 90, verse 1 and 2. And Psalms 90, verse 1 and 2, we acknowledge the fact that God is eternal and unchanging. Our confidence, good morning, Sister Lisa, is in the fact that God is from everlasting, which means he had no beginning, to everlasting, which means he has no end. He is the uncaused cause, eternal, from everlasting to everlasting. He is unchanging. God is who he will be. I'm trying to calm myself here. So that's who God is. Today we're focusing our attention on Psalm 90, verses 3 through 6. Because remember when I said with it in prayer, we need to remember who God is and who we are. Psalms 90 reminds us of who God is, eternal and unchanging. Now, Psalm 90 is going to remind us of who and how we are. Excuse me. Verse 3 says, "You return mankind to the dust, saying, return, descendants of Adam. For in your sight 1,000 years are like yesterday that passes by, like a few hours of the night. You end their lives, they sleep. They are like grass that grows in the morning. In the morning it sprouts and grows. By evening it withers and dries up." This is how you are described from the lens of eternity. You are like grass that grows up in the morning, sprouts, and by the evening, it is gone. So Psalm 93 through 6 reminds us that man is fragile and fleeting and fully under God's control. God, to the contrary, is eternal and unchangeable. We are fragile and fleeting and fully under God's control. Listen to what verse 3 says. "You return mankind to the dust, say, return." When God says return, that's it. You're over. Night, night. He says, verse 5, you in their lives. they sleep. You in their life. Let me make some points. I'm getting out of here. This awareness is not to sow despair, but to provoke us into humble dependence on our eternal, unchanging refuge. This is why I say every moment of our lives depends on God. Every moment depends on God. With that awareness, every once in a while during the day, you ought to thank God for the moment. When you have a moment of peace or stillness in your day, thank God for the moment. If you have a moment of struggle and fight, thank God for the moment. When you're having a good meal, thank God for the moment. If you get a good nap, thank God for the moment. When you make it to work safely, thank God for the moment. When you come into your house and it's clean and smelling good, thank God for the moment. Because every moment of our lives depend on God. Yes. Thank God for the moment. Because it's a gift. These moments that we have together this morning, it's a gift. Because somebody doesn't have this moment. Their moment is filled. But if you get a moment of relief, a moment of endurance, a moment of peace, thank God for the moment. When y'all come into this women's conference this weekend and you make it into the house of the Lord safely, before you do anything else, when you get your seat, sit there and thank God for the moment that He has given you to come into His house and fellowship with your sisters in Christ. Thank God for the moment because somebody's sick and can't make it to that moment. Somebody's taking care of somebody who is sick and can't make it to that moment. But if you make it to that moment, before you looking around seeing what everybody has on and who's on the program, this, that, and the other, and what's the food like, pause and take a deep breath, look around you, and thank God for the moment because every moment you have depends on God. This remembrance gives us hope over despair because the eternal God in Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for you. Yes, our moments are temporary and fleeting, but in these temporary, fleeting moments of our lives, God has a plan for me. I am grass that grows up in the morning and fades in the evening. But in that insignificant amount of time compared to history, God has a purpose. He has plans for my time. Would you look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, God has a plan I'm only here for a minute, but this minute is power packed with God's purpose and plan. I'm here temporary. I'm just traveling through. If you blink, you'll miss me. But in that blink is not a waste. My life is not a waste. God's purpose is fulfilled in this temporary moment. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plan to give you hope and a future. I spend a moment here and eternity with him. Here's another point of encouragement. In these few moments that we are here, we have a constant safe haven. Hebrews 13:5, I will never leave you nor forsake you. This moment is temporary, but he's here with me. I am safe for the moment. Mhm. Yeah. Here's the third thing. This humility, this recognition of my frailness and God's power empowers. My humility is empowered. Corinthians 2, no, 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. My weakness qualifies me for God's power. I see you, Kiki. I'm safe in the moment. My weakness, my awareness of my weakness qualifies me for God's power. Getting out of here. God, now when we look at verses 1 and 2, and then we look at verses 3-6, here is what we conclude. Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. God has always been our eternal refuge, existing before creation itself. Our lives are brief and fragile, like the grass that flourishes in the morning but fades by evening. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. Trusting God is not a leap into uncertainty, but it's a grounded confidence in the one who has been our dwelling place for all generations, eternal and unchanging, while our days quickly fade. Trusting God is not a leap into uncertainty. The most certain thing you can do for the moments you are here is to put your trust in the one who is eternal and unchanging. And God, we thank you. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. Eternal, unchanging. And you have been our dwelling place. You have been our refuge in all generations. We are like grass that grows up in the morning and fades in the evening. But in those moments, your purpose, your plan is fulfilled. We are safe in the moment. So we thank you because you have not said of us this morning, return. You have not caused us to fall asleep last night, but you've given us a few more moments. And for that, we thank you for the moments that you have given us. And so today I pray, God, that we don't waste the moment with fear, frustration, and petty fights. But may we fill each moment with praise that fulfills our purpose. Praise and purpose for the moment. Our faith is not wishful thinking, but our faith is in Yahweh, the self-existent, never-changing, eternal God, who is love, holy, righteous, just, merciful, compassionate. His wisdom is unmatched. His power is undefeated. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Thank you, Stephanie. Eternal, everlasting, and unchanging. Real quick, let's do a temperature check. I gotta get out of here. On a scale of 1 to 10, let us know how you're doing. 10 is fantastic. 1, you're struggling a bit. If you have a prayer request, start your prayer request so we can pray with you and for you. If you have a praise report, like your praise report, there's some good news. So we can celebrate with you what the Lord has done for you. It's going to be a hot one and a stormy one today. So stay covered, stay protected. Use wisdom as you travel here, there, and everywhere. What time tonight, Dr. Dana? What time tonight? You said I hope on you. You said I hope on your love. You said I hope on love. Doors open at 6:30. I will remain. Confident in it. All right, church, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. But before I get out of here, let me remind you, better days are coming. I promise you, better days are coming. We're praying for traveling mercies for Mimi and Sister Charlie as they head to Nashville, Tennessee. I was in Tennessee recently, in Memphis. Had an amazing time. Nashville, a good musical city. All right, church, I'm getting out of here.
We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God. You are the everlasting God. You are the everlasting. Confident in this, I will see the goodness of the Lord.